Can you believe there is a mysterious dead zone outside of the Orlando area? You heard that right. Outside the theme park capital of the world, there is the foreboding presence of death, mystery, and the paranormal. For background, Interstate 4, or I-4, began being built around 1959. The goal of this route was to be another faster option to connect the East Coast to the West Coast of Florida, essentially Daytona to Orlando to Tampa. But since the day that I-4 was built, there has been a stretch that seems cursed where sightings of ghosts and horrific deaths have taken place. The stretch of road is seen between the St. Johns River and Lake Monroe. This location has been the area where thousands of accidents have occurred. Between 1963 and 2007, it was recorded that over 2,000 accidents happened. Since the last official recording, there have been thousands of more accidents paired with many deaths. The main question is, why are there so many accidents? I-4 is known as the deadliest interstate in America. People have thought this stretch of road has been haunted since the early 90s. One theory of why this area is believed to be haunted is due to an 1887 epidemic of yellow fever that occurred. It is believed that the Roman Catholic community that was located here lost their priest, Father Felix Prosper Swemberg. With the priest dead, there was nobody to read last rites to, and several citizens would be buried without a ceremony. The colony that was built in this location would end up being abandoned, eventually becoming Sanford. The area became known as the Field of Death at a future date when a farmer would live there years later and his farm would be burnt down. When construction started in the area, it was impacted several times by hurricanes and flooding. One notable hurricane around the time when the construction started was Hurricane Donna in 1960. Hurricane Donna had the highest wind speed of 143 miles per hour, was a Category 4, killed about 364 people, and cost about $980 million in damages. Another theory is the fact that the land is cursed by Native Americans. It is believed that the natives were forced out in the early days of settling. The Mayaka people who inhabited the land were decimated by Europeans from fighting and diseases. Due to the horrors of their deaths, it is believed that many still live in the area as ghosts taking revenge. Many times there have been sightings of a woman with dark black hair wearing a white dress. On multiple occasions, people have stopped their cars seeing this figure walking across the famous bridge on I-4. Many have said they hear this woman or others in their head telling them to drive off the bridge or to end it all. Essentially, the ghostly figures are messing with people's mind who drive on the road. If you've ever driven a car across the bridge, you may be struck with extreme fear and discomfort. People often feel like they are uncomfortable wanting to get off the road as soon as possible. Over the years, the stories have only grown. Another interesting thing that occurs when people drive across I-4 and the famous bridge is that electronics just stop working. It has been famously known as a dead zone for electronics. Some people have reported their radios would die, electronic screens going out of whack, cell phones stop working, or other electronics going dark. I-4 to this day is still known for horrors and death. Look out the next time you drive here. Have you seen a ghost on I-4? What are your thoughts on this topic? Do you believe the theories around I-4? Please comment and subscribe and click on the bell for notifications for future posts. Believable truths.